Okay, hello, welcome back to another episode of Complete Solo Run here in Toontown Rewritten. Um, it's been, I don't know, 3-4 weeks since I've done an episode, because, well, I don't know. I don't have a reason for that. Tasks, okay. Need to do a building, need cash bots, those certainly match up. I'm glad I picked that. Why'd I do that? Who knows? So is there a cash bot invasion? Because we can kind of cheese this, actually. Number crunchers, let's do it. Okay, so today is June 12th, the day after the Nashville Predators have been screwed over by the refs. Ugh. No. So Penguins have won the Stanley Cup. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else there to say about that. The ref in this league is not great. And how you can blow a play dead when the puck is a foot away from the goal line because you lost sight of the puck, when the goalie is clearly not covering the puck, I'm not entirely sure. That's kind of ridiculous, but I guess as long as you're blind and deaf, you can be an NHL ref. That's the only requirements, I guess. Yeah. So they've repeated as Stanley Cup champions, and that's about all I'm gonna say about that. Because, I go in depth in every game, but every game essentially was a blowout, aside Game 6. That's not entirely true, but, I mean, it might as well be. I'm not sure if I did either the Monaco Grand Prix. I know I didn't do the Canadian Grand Prix, because that happened yesterday as well, but I don't know if I did the Monaco Grand Prix. Well, I should say this. The majority of this episode's me talking about E3, but let's just get rid of F1 and NHL while I can. Or, do those while I can. Well, Vettel won in Monaco, thanks to an amazing strategy by Ferrari, not... I say amazing strategy. Essentially they did the undercut with Kimi, and that didn't work. Kimi started the race in first, they tried to undercut Vettel, but really Vettel got the overcut and was able to pull away from Kimi, and that's why Vettel won that race. It's also Haas's first time scoring, or having both drivers in the points, which is amazing. Great result for those guys. I guess it doesn't matter what street to go on to. Well, what street would have boss bots? I could look this up, but I'm gonna guess Alto Avenue. Does it need to be 3+3? Yep, okay. But yeah. Alonso also raced in Indy 500 on that Monaco Grand Prix, so it was the first weekend where 3 McLaren Hondas failed to finish a race. And this is 0% boss bot. Great choice, me. Which, God, freaking Honda. How can you be so bad at making an engine? Honda is like the leading seller in hybrid engines, yet they can't make a hybrid engine that works. It's like, how? I would assume that they're good at making hybrid engines, considering people buy them, but, people probably just buy garbage, and, I mean, oh, great number crunch invasion ended. Well, there goes this plan. Does only one street have boss bots? Are you kidding me? Okay. Nope, so no cash bot invasion. Lovely. But yeah, I mean, Alonso has said, basically, if McLaren's not winning by September, which they're not, I think they'll be lucky to get a point by September. But if McLaren is not winning by September, Alonso's out. Alonso, he's been paid like $45 million with McLaren. He's out. Out of that team. And I'd love to see Alonso go to either Mercedes or Ferrari. Because, I mean, both of those teams are very competitive. And I think, obviously, I'd rather go to Ferrari than Mercedes, but both those teams are very competitive, and he can easily win a world championship. I shouldn't say easily, but he can win a world championship in one of those two cars. Now, do you get rid of... Now, for Mercedes, do you keep Bottas, or do you try to get Alonso? I think you try to get Alonso, a world champion. A two-time world champion at that. Whereas Bottas, I mean, really, it's kind of off the pace compared to Hamilton. And, I mean, Kimi, while... Kimi's also off the pace of Hamilton. So, or not Hamilton, Vettel. Well, he's off the pace of Hamilton as well, but he's also off the pace of Vettel. So, essentially, you got two guys competing for the Drivers' Championship, being Hamilton and Vettel off of different teams, and you got you've got both those teams racing for a constructor's title, so it'll be interesting. Screw it. It'll be interesting. What else happened? Well, I guess concerning Canadian Grand Prix happened yesterday, I can go over that a little bit. Stroll got his first points ever in his home Grand Prix, which, yay, good for him. Cool. He managed to drive a Williams into the points. A feat that really should not be that difficult. I mean, how many points does Massa have? I think he had like 27 or 28 points going into this race. And his teammate in Stroll had 0. So, yeah. Not sure if that's a good thing for Stroll, because it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Stroll's just not that great of a driver. He really is not. I'll be interested to see if he keeps his seat going into next year. I mean, he might, but we'll see. I really don't think that Williams can afford to have Stroll keep that seat. I mean, even if Stroll's in there because of his father's money, yeah, I don't think Williams can afford to do that. So, of course, another thing that happened in this race. Go figure, Alonso's engine failed. Wow, that's a surprise. Honda is just Honda. Honda is terrible. They cannot make an engine. They just can't. It's kind of sad. I mean, they used to be so dominant in F1, what, 30 years ago, and they're just not anymore. They're dominant in IndyCar, apparently, which, I mean, look at your racing. I mean, you're not racing the likes of Mercedes or Ferrari power. I don't know what kind of engines are there, but I know Ferrari and Mercedes aren't there. I'm not sure if Renault's there either. Speaking of which, I need to water my plants. I need to do that. But yeah. So Mercedes has the lead in the Constructors' Championship by about 10 points, and Vettel is winning the Drivers' Championship by 12, or is it 12? Yeah, no. 25, they got 12. Yeah. Yeah, so he's winning by 12 points. So it's still anybody's championship on either side. We'll see how that goes. But for now, let's start talking about E3. Oh god, it's a lot of cogs. All level 3s. Huh. Can I kill a level 3 with sound? They have what, 4 times 5? Nope, I can't. Flip. Let's talk a bit about E3. And really what I'm most excited about so far. They've announced another Life is Strange game. Life is Strange Before the Storm. Why'd I do that? Now I'm not getting any experience. Whatever, who cares? It's not a whole lot of experience. Anyways, Life is Strange Before the Storm. From the little teaser trailer they did, basically, what's gonna be is essentially it's gonna be a prequel to Life is Strange game, where you're gonna play as Chloe in a mini-series game where you're gonna learn about Rachel Amber. I couldn't remember her name, to be honest. It's like I remember there being an A in it, but I didn't know where. Rachel Amber, yeah, that's the name. I knew that. I promise. I promise, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, I'm really excited for that game. It's coming what, August 31st or something like that, which is amazing. I did not think we'd get another Life is Strange game that quickly. Granted, this is a mini-series, probably to, you know, make the gap between Season 1 and Season 2 a little easier. This is not Season 2. I don't think this is what Don't Nod was teasing about a month previously. However, this game is not even made by Don't Nod, so we'll see. We'll see. I do know that Ashley Birch is apparently part of the writing team for this mini-season, so, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's not do anything stupid here. Let's, kill level 3. What else? I guess EA announced Need for Speed Payback. It looks essentially a more Burnout style-esque game. Not really. It's gonna be another story-based Need for Speed game. Which, do we want story in a Need for Speed game, or in a racing game? I mean, The Crew too. Oh, it was also announced, but sorry, The Crew. That was a good story-based game. Granted, the mechanics weren't really there. It wasn't that amazing in the game. However, freaking Ghost Games decided, ooh, The Crew. People seem to have bought the game, kind of. Let's just make a Need for Speed game exactly like The Crew, only worse. Yay! God, Ghost Games. They shouldn't be in business. They really shouldn't. They're terrible at making games. Like, if this Need for Speed game is made by Ghost, I'm not sure if I'll get it. And you almost think it's gotta be, because, I mean, Ghost Games made, well, how do I phrase this? Most of the people on Ghost Games came from Criterion Games, because the company split. Because I guess they're getting paid enough or something. I don't know. But, so they split. They're like, yeah, we can make our own games. They made Need for Speed Rivals. Decent game, nothing amazing, nothing that stood out. It was playable, I guess. And then they made Need for Speed. The game literally just called Need for Speed. Yeah. It's the Crew, but worse. But hey, you know what? They got Ken Block. You know, if you get Ken Block, your game's instantly better. I don't know. 28 cogs might do that one. Like, why would I get 30 lawbots if I get 28 cogs? Where's the logic in that one? Defeat 28 cogs. Okay, what's my other task? 10, 5 plus level cogs. Okay, let's... Do we still have Cashbot Invasion? Bonfier's the lawbot. Yes, we're a boss bot. Okay. So no Cashbot Invasion. Let's go back to the playground. We're in a boss bot invasion, aren't we? Yeah, we're still in the Yesman invasion. What else? Bethesda. They had a press conference. Not anything good. In fact, you could pretty much say that was their worst ever press conference. I mean, it's really not... Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, the main idea behind Bethesda's press conference was Bethesda Land. That was their that was the topic of the press conference, their theme, I should say. Bethesda, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing anymore. And hey, you know what? They gotta really push Elder Scrolls Online. Yes, Elder Scrolls Online. The game where we have like 20 plus million accounts, but we have like maybe 20 people playing the game. Woo! Yay! I say that. It's probably the exact same for Toontown Rewritten. I mean, what? They've got over 1 million plus accounts. However, we've got like 2,000 people online. That being said, I mean, you know, this game is 14 years old, so let's just fight the level 6 Cashbot in the street. Let's fight 2 level 6 cogs. Or level 5 plus Cashbots. Then get another task, and then go from there. Okay, that's the plan. What else? Microsoft also announced the Xbox One S. Or not, sorry. The Xbox One X. I didn't even refill in gags, so I was like, gonna go to a building. Who knows? But yeah, the Xbox One X. Yeah, that's not a confusing name at all. Now we got the Xbox One X, the Xbox One S, the Xbox One, and they're gonna be games exclusive to the Xbox One X. They're gonna be an Xbox One X exclusive. Yeah. How did this name get past market testing? I mean, did they even market test this name? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Freaking Microsoft. It's just like, they'll give you a hint that they know what they're doing and then just completely laugh at you that you ever believed them. It's kind of the same with Sony. Sony gives a press conference later today. I might make another episode just after that. And just be in a full-blown episode to that press conference. Because right now I'm just kind of just randomly talking about random stuff. I'm not saying anything coherent. If you're watching this, which I know you're not, I don't really know nobody's watching this. Who cares? This is fun. I don't think anybody's actually gonna watch this playthrough unless I'm doing the VP. I mean, once I start doing the VP, maybe. But until then, I mean, the game is not a challenge in any way. By the way, is this even a... It's a 90% Cashbot street. Really? This street is 90% Cashbots. Okay. Okay. It's also, 0% lawbots. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. But wow, a 90% cash bot street. Okay, I believe it. Wow. Well, what else did Bethesda announced? Bethesda, I guess, announced, what? A Skyrim for the Switch? Which, I mean, it's like the Nintendo Switch. I am not sure what Nintendo is even gonna do at this point. This just, I don't know. The Switch, I like the idea for the console. I like how it's essentially a mobile console. Okay? But that already exists. It's called the Nintendo DS. It's called the PlayStation Vita. It's called your freaking iPhone. I mean, mobile games, they're just not. I don't know. They're fun, yes, sure, but it's not a main console. Like, oh, cool, you can now play Mario in the car. Yay! Woo! What's Mario? What's Mario Run then? We already have Can I get teleport access to freaking? Are you serious? Wow. I don't think I've been here that long. I hate this. I know I hate this playground, but wow. Okay. I don't see anything worthwhile, so yeah, screw it. Alto Avenue. Okay, let's go there. Let's go to Alto Avenue. So no, Sony goes today, Nintendo goes tomorrow. Hopefully those press conferences are pretty good. I would say Microsoft's was pretty okay. I mean, you know, they announced, but they had 22 games that are exclusive or timed exclusive to the Microsoft console, which, cool. I mean, I don't really like exclusives to begin with, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, that's the world we live in, and you gotta market your console somehow. I mean, I don't know. You gotta get people to buy your consoles, I should say. Which, I don't know. I really don't know. Whew. Did I not click the freaking... You know what I did? I clicked that, and then I hit this. Oh, I'm going crazy. I'm just going completely crazy. Whew. Well, I mean, that's probably because I'm watching freaking Alonso not finish a race. I think he's finished one race all year. Of these 7 races he's done, he's finished 1. Like, I'm not even sure. I don't actually. Hold on. Has Alonso crashed out? No, Alonso's not crashed out all year. I mean, Australia. I think he made contact with somebody, but I'm not sure what failed in his car. Oops, that's the wrong button. What's the map button? It's not M. Okay. F7. Nope. I look at my friend Maxine. What a fitting name. Speaking of which, there's more about Life Strange that I didn't really say. Let me pull it up real quick, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Because I know... what's the Life Strange Deluxe edition? Looks up real quick. Let me... Okay, cool, I can get to the building. Before the storm. Okay. Nope, that's not what I was trying to click. Freaking true achievements. God, I hate. Okay, come on, true achievements. Whatever. I'm just gonna freaking Google it. I'm sure this is really exciting gameplay-wise. You're not even staring at my character. You're staring at the freaking map. This looks like it might be it. Here we go, deluxe edition. Never mind, still nothing. I should get the information. Whatever. Basically, how do I get rid of the map? There we go. It's gonna be well, with the deluxe edition, they're adding a 4th episode. Well, I shouldn't say a 4th. Well, yeah, it's a 4th episode basically, where you actually get to play as Maxine again, which that's cool. I mean, I think they're also doing something weird with you can make montages with the actual in-game soundtrack, which Life is Strange has always had an amazing soundtrack. That's all I remember off the top of my head. Where's this building? How'd I pass it? Come on, me. What are you doing? I really wish I could get to a part of the game that was hard again. Like, the factory, whilst frustrating, I mean, it was at least a challenge. It's not go into this building, get somebody tells you, hey, that THQ finally sent somebody. He hasn't had a customer in days, and these darn number crunchers are everywhere. Oh no! Defeat 10 number crunchers! What street has number crunchers? Is there a number cruncher invasion? There was, but I think it ended. It ended, yeah, I remember that. Defeat 10 number crunchers. How fun. How populated is the street? Not enough. Let's go back to the 90% street. See if we can get any number crunchers there. Okay. I should also gag up. Let's do that. So, yeah. Can't wait for Life is Strange Before the Storm. That's gonna be great. I'm ready for it. Let's go. Now, it is a prequel, and they have said that you won't be allowed to rewind, because you're playing as Chloe, not Max. Now, will you be allowed to rewind during Max's additional episode? Maybe, and probably. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure, and we'll see. Just as long as they don't pull a Telltale and make it to where, well, I guess at the end of the day, your decisions aren't going to really matter in the grand scheme of things because it's a prequel. However, as long as they don't undo your decisions, you know, what? The very beginning of the next episode? Yeah, I'll be fine with it. That's a problem that Telltale has. It's just like, you decide on a character, you decide, hey, you want to have this character live, or you don't have this character die? Oh, you want this character to live? Okay. In a different... actually, that's not the choice. I'm referencing a choice in freaking Season 3 of The Walking Dead. It's like, yeah. Choose who you want to die. Guy A or Girl B? Ooh. You chose Girl B to die? Because you want Guy A to live? Well, guess what? Guy A's dead. What do you do now? Whoa. What a dramatic end to an episode. And then 10 minutes into the next episode, Girl B is killed by a zombie. Woo! Okay. Whatever you want to do, Telltale. I mean, Telltale just I mean, the story's just getting predictable at this point. It's not like they're gonna kill off Clementine, because she's the only character remaining from Season 1. And, you know, if they kill off Clementine, their sales are gonna drop for the next season, because Clementine's the only person that anybody cares about in the series anymore, because everybody else is dead. I mean, yeah. Number crunchers. Okay, number crunchers. Okay, just number crunchers. We don't need to go in buildings. Just number crunchers. Okay. But yeah, it's just like the drawback to killing off your cast so easily is that you don't have a cast anymore. And then you introduce more cast, and like, well, I don't really care about these people, because why would I? You know, if you're gonna have bits and pieces of the old cast, why would I care about the new cast? I only care about the old cast. Does it need to be a Mindy's Meldyland? Yep, of course it does. I went to the burr. Oops. I love the color scheme of this playground. I love it. I can't wait to actually be here. The burr is probably my favorite playground. Ugh. Okay. Let's go to a busy district. That way there are people on the streets fighting the cogs, which means there are more cogs that'll be attacked, and therefore more cogs that will spawn. And it's a good idea, trust me. I promise. It's a good idea. Whew. You know, I would love to just be able to talk about the freaking game. Honestly, I'm not sure how the random tune does it. Freaking Colin, Michael, whatever you want to call him. I don't know how he's able to just talk about this game. Granted, he cuts this crap down. But me walking around, the street, he cuts that pretty much all out. But whereas I don't. I mean, you could say that's me being lazy, yes, but it's a solo round. I'm trying to say, hey, I'm soloing the game. This is my proof that I'm soloing the game. If I just cut everything out, like, oh, well, did you really solo it? Now, granted, have I stopped recording me training? Yes. Could you make the argument that I'm having someone else train with me? I'm sure you could. I don't know how successful you'd be, because you wouldn't be successful at all, because I don't, but... And also, another thing is, if I did that, does that really matter in any way? Granted, I haven't done that. Anytime I've trained, I've just trained by myself in Invasion. It's not that hard. And honestly, training with someone else makes training harder. Because you kill the cogs a lot quicker. I mean, the only thing that you have to train with somebody else is trap, essentially. That's the only thing that'd be really easier. I mean, I assume I haven't really trained with another person. Okay, I saw Number Cruncher. I mean, I kind of wish, you know, like I kind of do want to make a series in this game where I am playing with another person. I mean, regardless of who that person is, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. But, because, I mean, I think that'd be a lot more fun than just me talking about nonsense whilst searching for a particular type of cog, because this game is all about grinding. This game is grinding. I mean, that's what this game is. Yeah. It's not the most exciting game in the world, and it won't be until I can do the bosses. Because I can already do a 4-story cog building. I mean, it's not that difficult. I've had success in it before. Now, really, the issue is going to be finding them. I've not done a 4-star cog building in the Burr, and those are a lot harder than here in Minnie's Meldyland. But I'm pretty sure the task says anywhere, so I'll probably just search up and down these streets for a 4-story cog building. And like, right there, boom, 4-story cog building, I found one. But yeah, this is a whole lot of fun. You know, when I originally thought of doing the complete solo run, I kind of assumed that I was going to have a bit of challenge in the game. So far, I mean, the buildings gave me a little bit of challenge, but that's because I was really not leveled up enough. You know, I didn't really have that high of gags. And I mean, I still don't really, but I don't know. I expected to have some challenge in this game, but it just really hasn't happened. It's been pretty much the same, and it's because when I played the original game. Now, granted, I wasn't directly playing with anybody. I mean, occasionally I'd get a friend in, we'd they do a building or something, or just do some tasks, but I wouldn't actively play the game with the guy. I wouldn't make a character and only play with that friend. So I mean, it's essentially what I was doing was a kind of a solo run. To a sense, however, I would wait outside of a building for someone else. I'd get into a populated district and go into cog buildings with others. And for that reason, I've yet to go sad in this game. On that tune, I should say. I've gone sad on Jeff plenty of times. I mean, even for the factory. I mean, the factory, even with my main tune. I say main tune. I'm playing that guy since like last year. But even with my main tune, I will wait for someone else to do the factory with me, and we'll just sound through the entire factory. Even though I could get through the factory, if I can get through the factory with Jeff, I could get through the factory with Christopher easily. But the reason I don't, I mean, granted, I probably couldn't do it along with Jeff, and that's what the merits are. However, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's probably quicker to go with someone else, but is it quicker for me to wait for 20 minutes for someone else to join me? Or to get a full group of 4, than to just go through the factory twice? I don't remember how long it took me to do the factory to Jeff, but I could probably get through a short in 10 minutes. Maybe 15. Like, this game needs challenge. So there needs to be an aspect of this game that is hard. Now, when you go into a area under-leveled, yes, it is hard, and I've proven that with Jeff. However, go into a level, or into an area under-leveled, with 3 other under-leveled teams, yeah, it's quite easy, to be honest. It depends on how over-leveled the area is. Like, if you do a VP with all 55 laugh tunes, or I guess 53 laugh in my case, I mean, it would be a challenge. You would not win every time, but I can guarantee you, you would win, I would say, 1 out of every 10. I would say if everybody had my laugh and gags, and knew what they were doing, which is hard in itself to get people to know what they're doing. This game, you could absolutely do the VP. You could probably do the VP more successful than 1 out of every 10. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of ridiculous, honestly. Uh, this is the right street, correct? Yeah, it's the right street. 0% chance for boss bots, eh? Whatever you say. Whatever you say, game. 0% chance for boss bots. Yep. 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 Not a single boss bot in that street. Jesus. Let's do Graphite Gulch. Screw it. I just want to find some number crunchers. Meh. Oh wow, it's a yellow mouse. Huh. I thought I was the only person that made a yellow mouse. Weird. Or I should say, a brightly colored mouse as well. I mean, it's like every tune I see is like a dark color. Like a dark blue, the dark purple, and with that cat. It's like, I don't know. Granted, orange is much darker than freaking yellow, but also yellow's probably the lightest color of the main 6. The main 6 colors, of course, being what? The Roy G. Biv. And yes, I know there's some colors in Roy G. Biv. Tell me what indigo is, please. What is indigo? Is it blue it's like a blue purple or a blue violet. And yes, I know blue purple and blue violet are the same color. I just don't know what the official name is. I guess the official name is indigo. It's just, I don't know, it's frustrating. Okay, well, be prepared for next episode where we're just going to walk up and down the street. And that's going to be the entire episode. I wish I knew how to press buttons in this game. That'd be great. That'd be amazing. Yeah, let's water the plants. Hey, Maxine! I guess we gotta play with Maxine a little bit. Is it 2 or 3 waters? I forget. I think it's 2. No, it's 3, okay. Maxine! You ready? You ready? Jump! Okay. Jump! Maxine! Caulfield! Jump! Jump! You idiot! Jump! You can do it! You can do it! I believe in you! Jump! Jump! Let's just... Why can't I feed you? Am I out of jelly beans? I also can't scratch for some reason. That's kind of bizarre. Did they break doodles? Jump. 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 You can do it. Jump. Yay! Congratulations. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. I doubt anybody coded if I said anything to a doodle that they'd... I don't know. Who cares? Oh god, I have to train my doodle as well. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Jesus. I still haven't even played on Maxine. Her freaking house is still Cream Mouse's house. Oh my god. Well. I don't really like how you have to water these plants or these trees. It's not a whole lot of fun. I don't remember what traits I've got on my doodle. I'm pretty sure I got always excited, rarely confused, or never confused, or something like that. I just picked one that was orange. Orange and had decent traits. That's all I really did. Which, you can't customize your doodle. I'm not that big of a fan of that. You should be able to customize your doodle. I'm not sure why you can't. I'm trying to look up the Life is Strange mixtape, or not mixtape. Well, yeah, I mean, before Storm. They've got a mixtape mode that just I was kind of referring to previously. Design your own playlist in an exclusive new mixtape mode. Create a new mix from the licensed soundtrack and listen to it alongside a cinematic scene from the game. Cool. I mean, I'll absolutely mess around with that. You kidding me? It's gonna be fun. But, yeah. That's been this episode of the complete solo run here in Toontown Rewritten, because we haven't done a whole lot. I guess we completed 3 tasks. Woo! Yay! But hey, you know what? The game hasn't crashed. The game did not crash. And that's something to be proud of. So, That's it for this episode of Complete Solo Run here in Toontown Rewritten. And I'll see you next time.